Pasta for breakfast? You guys ever try it? Well, it's a great source of complex carbohydrates, and if you've seen my previous video on simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates, this is a pretty good way to get your complex carbohydrates before you do some type of activity, whether it's hiking, skiing, snowboarding, biking, whatever. If you need to burn a lot of calories, it's good to have complex carbohydrates, especially for a sustained activity, as in hours. Okay, so I was looking for what the Tour de France riders were eating before they went out. And one of the things they were eating, specifically Lance Armstrong, was he mentioned in an article I saw that he eats pasta and an omelet. So he ate a pasta similar to a fettuccine, which is a kind of like a flattened spaghetti. But anyway, he was eating pasta, and he had like a 3 or 4 egg omelet. And then for eggs, when I've done this, if I use 2 eggs, I throw away 1 yolk. If I use three eggs, I'll throw away 2 of the yolks because I try to omit some of the fat and some of the cholesterol. But I believe the protein, the egg white protein, helps metabolize carbohydrates. So I think that's why he was using the eggs as well. So he was using pasta, egg whites, and then he'd season it, I think salt, pepper, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and basil. So basically what I do is I just choose a pasta, it doesn't matter what form. This is rotini, farfalle, some more rotini, rigatoni. So I just cook it al dente, and then I'll saute some eggs and a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I have some sun-dried tomatoes that I put on it, a little bit of that. And I've had some pretty good results with this. So if you want a carbo-loaded, complex carbohydrate-loaded pre-ride breakfast, this is one that you could do in like 10 minutes, pretty much as fast as you could cook a few eggs and boil pasta al dente, which is probably around 8 minutes. And you can get the water boiling faster if you put a lid on the pot. Okay, try it out. Let me know how it goes. It's worked for me when I'm in a bind, and I know I'm in for a 3-hour plus ride. I'll do this if I'm short on time. Ideally, you want to eat about 2 hours before your ride, but most of this audience is just casual weekend warrior mountain bike riders. We're not racers. The racers would eat a solid 2.5 hours before their ride, or else they'd have a hard time keeping the food down, right? They need it to digest. And then right about 2.5 hours, your body starts breaking down those carbohydrates, the complex carbohydrates, into glucose. But we're not going fast out of the gate, right? So you could eat this like right before you go. It takes you a little while to get to the trail, and then we go pretty much slow, right? We don't go hard 90% full out of the gate. So try it out, let me know how it goes, and I'll see you guys on the trail.